hello, and we are back for more new Lorwyn Standard. This time we are playing a 62 card Teamer pile. Not a specific reason, just kind of being lazy, and I don't really know what I want to cut, so maybe we'll change things as we go. But yeah, let's get into the deck and talk about the new cards. So obviously, everybody's doing the Elves Badgermole Cub Quantum Riddler thing. It's clearly very powerful. In the past, people have tried Frostcliff Siege alongside Quantum Riddler and a bunch of different shells. I think people decided it just wasn't really worth it on the mana. But we're going the opposite direction. We are making our mana even worse, or depends how you look at it, I guess. But we have black in our deck, and the reason is because I want to try to curve out with Ashling Rekindled. So this comes into play. You get to loot. You have a 1/3. You can pay a blue, flip it, and then something I misread about this card, which part of why I think it's potentially really powerful, is you get 2 mana when it flips, and then at the beginning of each main phase. So this thing's gonna make 2 mana every turn after it flips. So it's gonna basically ramp you from 2 to 4. It's gonna let you discard a card to the graveyard, and then it's also just gonna give you an extra 2 mana every turn. And if you have nothing to do, you can flip it again and then start looting your lands away. But the reason this is important is because my goal is to just curve Ashling into Kavaero. So this is something that can just happen naturally. We've got 4 Ouroboroids. This is probably the best target to discard, where you play this, discard Ouroboroid, next turn, flip it for your blue, add blue-black, cast this. This comes in as a 4-power Ouroboroid. Now it's triggering, it's becoming an 8/8. This is becoming a 5/7 or whatever. It gets to attack. That's a chunk of damage, and the next turn your opponent's probably just going to die because this will be a 16/16, and this is going to be big enough to just kill them. So that is sort of the core plan that we're trying here, which is part of why our deck looks weird. But this is our main goal. Other than that, we can do it with a Formidable Speaker. So this is one of the most powerful cards in the set. I think everyone kind of knew going into the spoiler season. It's just this is how they make cards. But yeah, this is another way to just discard Ouroboroid, find Kavaero, and then cast it. I will note that it's not perfect to cast this card. Like I have a pretty greedy mana base where I have Gene Pollinator, I have Ashling, and then I have Multiversal Passage in Starting Town. So it's technically 16 black sources, but there's only 2 of these in the deck, and if you can't cast them, it's not necessarily the end of the world. You can kind of just play Magic, and I can adjust the mana base as well. But that's our plan. We have an extra Craterhoof just to draw naturally to be able to discard. So we have like 6 things worth discarding to Speaker or Ashling to enable this. And then we just have the plan of Frostcliff Siege plus Hasting, Quantum Riddler, Ouroboroid, all of our dorks. So yeah, just going to play best of one kind of lazily. Again, don't really feel like building a side deck. Just want to get general vibes for decks early on. I wouldn't recommend best of one if you're doing serious playtesting, but just for quick knowledge checks, I don't mind it. So yeah, that is it for the list. If you guys want it, it will be in the description as always, and I will see you in the games. First, we have... okay, I gotta figure out my mana, because the mana is kind of tricky. So I mostly need... Alright, whatever. I'm gonna keep this hand, and we'll figure it out as we go. I guess this is red and blue and green. So what does this get played on? Green, maybe? Or no, I want it to be blue or black, potentially. Okay, so... yeah, this will just get me to the reanimate thing. So if I discard Craterhoof, I get a 4/4 that's a 7/7. Gives everything +3, but this is getting tapped, so I think it's always Ouroboroid. Go ahead and grab our reanimate guy. Team rip. Not. Okay. Red, I guess? Good old buffed Ouroboroid, you love to see that. Alright. Opponent might be contemplating whether or not they should continue playing Magic the Gathering. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going through their head, but they might be saying to themselves, is this something I really want to do with my time? I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. As I cast my 2/1. Okay, -6. Your turn. I mean, if they just have a shelter, they could probably stabilize, right? Yeah. They have to have shelter, otherwise it's curtains. That's it. Here they may be doomed. If this is not lethal, but 2 need to be blocked. A 3 have to be blocked, and then I think 9. Alright, well, that's a turn 4 kill, I guess. Yay, standard! Okay, GG. Not a bad start, not a bad start. Opponent goes first. We have, I mean, we have all of our colors, right? Yeah. We don't have a discard outlet, but I think it's still a keep. Okay, so this is Reanimator, probably. They milled the thing. That's bad. This is my best of 1 taxes. Being in Reanimator Purgatory for 50% of games. I deserve it. Am I just casting this before? Goldfish on it. I mean, maybe I am. I sweep my board on curve. Life sucks. They added this to their hand, what? Why? Oh, can I reanimate out of their graveyard? I actually don't know. Normally they don't have cards say this. Any creature in a graveyard. Shit. Wait, are they just dead? I don't think they're dead. It's 5? But it doesn't have haste, right? This will have haste. I can get terror. Wait, let me make sure. Okay. So I can get a Ghalta and then Craterhoof. I mean, what else am I doing, right? This is really funny. I'm just gonna clear my board and I'm gonna be sad though, right? I guess it means they don't get a Ghalta, I don't know. Oh, they gain life. Oh, is this just lethal? I just didn't do the math. It's not, right? This is 23/1, they go to 1? Damn it. Alright. Let's take the life off this and lived at 1. Shit. Please don't rat the board. Why did they add this to their hand, though? Okay. That's hilarious. The old steal your Ghalta out of your graveyard to put my Craterhoof in my hand. And boy, that was a sweet one. Alright, nice. Nice. That's clippable, I think. GG. First, I have a fine hand, right? This has to be blue. Keep. Alright, go. Dock. This thing pass. against this. Might get spell snared, I guess. Yep. Spell snare is very good against these decks. I think it is, right? But I guess my list has, maybe most lists just have 8/2s. My list has the elemental as well. Okay, I guess we'll just cycle Riddler here, right? Fine. Assuming that well, it might not. We could do black maybe. It's psychotic, yeah, it's gotta be green, that's psychotic. I actually don't know how this matchup is gonna go. I think Spell Snare makes it a lot closer, but I don't know. Like, counterspells in general seem like they should be decent against this type of deck. So, also, like, if you're on the play now and you have Elf Badgermole Cub, they use Spell Snare, then you can keep up. Whereas, like, that's not the case. They have to have Seam Rip, or they just sort of lose because they're too behind on mana. Already just like pay for things like no more lies. Alright, sure. Do I want to get an elf here? I think so. If I miss on land, I guess we'll get them. The play control quickly are like unicorns. You don't often play against them, but when you do, it's just a magical. So what? We go. Here's 2. 2 does nothing. Question is, do I care? I think we're just forwarding. 2x is 3. I don't have a disenchant though. This getting countered, as long as it's not no more lies, is potentially fine. I might be able to just tutor up the thing that reanimates it as a 4/4. This is ADHD. What it looks like. If you were ever wondering, what does ADHD look like? This is it. It's this rope ticking and me hovering everything because I have no control over anything going on and I'm bored. Where's the "you're a scumbag" emote? You're a bad person. I don't like you. This. Any response? Excuse me, D's? Knock, knock, knock. Hello, D's? D's? Would you like to, my spell's on the stack, D's. Would you like to, any response? Good response. Just wondering if, no? Oh, great. Yeah, tremendous. Glad we waited for that. That was neat. Thank you so much. Oh, let's wait again. Why not? Fuck it. We've got time, right, D's? Who cares? It's cool. I don't even mind. Alright, the real question is, do I just scoop? Do I just scoop and we go to the next match? Like, people like this, I can't tell if they're trying to grief or it's like their brain just slow-mo. I mean, maybe they're feeding their kid or something. But the fact that they waited till the rope was, like, almost done to do anything makes me wonder. That's the first 2 things I said. Alright. Bonk me, get a map. Lovely. Good tumble on the floor, yeah. Fucking do some jumping jacks. Well, if they use this map and we draw an untap land, we get We get some threats. We get some beatdowns. We get to attack with a 6/6. I just feel like I just don't know the names of the cards, honestly. I think it's called Superior Spider-Man, like Kavaero, something. The blue-black thing. I do feel like the blue-black reanimate card in non-living index is just way too underexplored. Yeah, after playing that card when it came out, just like even the fact that it's a 4-mana 4/4 when your opponent rest in pieces you is such a big deal. Do mediocre beatdowns versus your opponent's rest in peace. That's like kind of a mulligan, right? It doesn't do anything other than graveyard stuff. Oh my god, the turn has been passed. Doesn't really matter at this. Well, good news. Getting lost. Sure. Okay. It lost the worst removal spell of all time. Uh-oh. Good draw. Might make my life a bit hard. It didn't seem like they had a counterspell before, but now probably do. Second Craterhoof, tremendous draw. Sure. I will attack you for 3 points. Well, that's unfortunate. I think we have lost. I think we have drawn our 2 copies of 8-mana spell. Our opponent top deck stock up and then either got or top decked another stock up. So I don't think our 1 million mana spells are going to get it done. Siege. Huh? Okay. Yeah, drawing double Craterhoof really sucks because that also clogs the Riddler if that ever happens. Like, I can't draw multiple cards. It's possible now. Sure. Get a Badgermole Cub here. We'll just make him have it every time. Yeah, that's a good draw, right? I can get rid of a Behemoth, and I might even be able to get the extra cards off the Riddler if it lives. I assume it's gonna die, but maybe it won't. Sure. Well, at least they only get 1 card out of this. They're going to get a very good card, but maybe it means the rest of their hand just isn't that good. Okay. Might be a 4-game video, but that should. Oh boy. May I recommend perhaps mono red? Land. We just hook them next turn. Probably I didn't count the draw. Even winnable, I guess so. See what happens. We're at 6, this 7. Third stock up. They did Judgment me, then I Riddler draw 2, and then I Nature's Rhythm for the Reanimate. Of haste though. Yep. Fuck, that is annoying. Okay. Keep my board. I assume they have counterspell. But can I... Are they just gonna die? What's my mana count? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. Draw untapped land, I hoof. Counter I Rhythm? Give me enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 adds 1 here, 1 there, so let's break even on 7, right? Matter that it's tapped. The mana for this, but it comes in tap, so it's gonna be, these are 3, it's 8. Just enough though, right? 16, and then everything's plus 7. They have a blocker. No, they don't have a blocker. Otherwise, I could Rhythm for the Reanimate for Ouroboroid for 4 counters, which is not lethal, right? I think we won. Crazy, but I think it is. Badgermole Cub, everybody! Yay! Quantum Riddler. We're just so broken, man. Alright. GG. Just draw 2 Craterhoofs, no problem, no problem. So first, I have the hand. It's not great. I think I can mull. Maybe on the draw it's fine. I just have Pollinator and a Riddler. I need a Cub, a Llanowar Elf. Nah, I think I'm... What do I want out of this hand? I don't have discard outlets, so I guess we're just gonna go with the mid-rangey Ouroboroid plan. Playing pseudo mirror will not make mana. I could be something else, like the team turbo stuff deck. You want to be on this side. Good for girl. I guess I'm happy I'm mulling. summons. Bridget and Ashling, kind of nice cards. Yeah, I couldn't believe Ashling said the start of every main phase. Like, that blew my mind. What's my opponent doing? There it is. I think it's too late. Maybe it's not, actually. What can I even get? Is there a better line than... Is there ever a better line than Ouroboroid? I don't think so. If I can, like, set up... discard with a 3... Like, I can go land, rhythm 3, untap, discard the 2/4, 2/4/2 to reanimate, and then I get 4 later. I think that's just... I have a haste trampler? Oh. Okay. Uninspiring game, but me cast Ouroboroid. Me make big. G? Opponent goes first. I keep my mana plus Green Zenith hand. Alright. Battling against Lessons. Probably one of the tougher matchups. The fact that it's very good at casting the card Shock and then getting rewarded for doing so. Santa needs Gather Courage. I want my Convoke +2/+2. Save my elf. And it actually doesn't need that, by the way. I'm not being serious. It would really suck if your Shock got countered for 0 mana after your opponent Badgermole Cub, dude. That's not good stuff. Spell Snare. I mean, this might be the most impactful card from this set. We'll see. Just depends. Rest in Peace does seem like it might be kind of good right now with between the Sultai deck and then Lessons. Maybe it's not great against Lessons, but I guess it's probably not that good. Their Ancestral just becomes Anticipate and they just find magic. I don't know. Alright, you can become a Leyline Weaver. Which is kind of cute, actually. It's pretty good with Nature's Rhythm. You can also just become a Grand. I'm in for that. I was like, what the fuck? Why did this just get cast against me? I think I want the loot here. Maybe the Weaver is just better. I mean, I don't know. I think I may have made a mistake. Like, when is the Weaver gonna matter? It has to be... Yeah. Alright. Thing is dead. Yeah, draw 3 cards for 2 mana. Well designed. Well done. But you see, will they have to print Ancestral Recall to keep up with the other cards? Yeah, I get it. Well, power creep, it sucks. I don't like it. Makes me weep. Alright, we're dead. But let's pretend we could win. If we're pretending we could win, we're gonna rhythm for 3 and discard a land, because for some reason that thing lets you do that, and then I don't even know what we're gonna get. What do we want here? The worm, always the worm. Maybe it's Riddler. Spell Snare. Spell Snare is also just like very good against this deck, right? Like being able to cut off the Ancestral. Oh my god, why is this happening? Deserve it. But still, why is it happening? They really just went hog wild with the card draw spells. They really said, fuck it. We're gonna keep buffing them until everyone puts them in decks. Okay, so we're gonna get the Riddler. I mean, how do I win this game though, right? Like it's just eventually they're gonna find a monument. I'm gonna die of death. Let's go this. When do I not want the land? So if I draw Riddler blue land, then I guess I want Weaver first. Otherwise, we're at before I cast Ouroboroid. I cast Ouroboroid this. Nah, okay. I think we shock. I don't have a Hoof or an Ouroboroid, so this isn't going to be great. If I had a Hoof in the graveyard, this would be pretty nice. Probably a way to win the game, actually, is to do that. Like, I might just be able to play for that. I think they're going to be able to clean up my board, but there's the things that make me die. I just hoof them next turn. I'm an idiot. They're just dead. It's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's tap 1. I'm gonna think that. My cup's gonna die. How quickly am I gonna die? I'm at 10. Oh, they haven't even chose that. We're just dead, right? Is there anything I can draw? I don't think so. What if I draw a at 6? Untap. I don't think it's enough. It's gonna be 8 and 7. 42. Alright. GG. Been defeated. You go first. I have Elf. I keep hand. His hand's kind of bad, right? Not bad. It's just a little bit awkward. Yeah, I'll admit, there's definitely different ways you could sort of hit more with this deck. Where like, you could go more all in on hoofing people. Like, I kind of had the different split. I think the way the numbers line up, it's not for nothing. Okay, so we go this. If I do this again, and then this goes on blue. got me. So what can I do? I can do... I'm just doing green, right? Oh, I didn't just kill one of my mana guys first. Rhythm, so Cub first. Oh, sorry, bump the mic. I can't get to double blue, right? It's possible because I did this for green. I guess if this maybe got cast on blue, that would have been better. Overthinking, right? It'll all work out. Spell Snare is nice. Six. You just didn't let me tap. Oh, what? You just don't get priority? Wait, why not? What just happened? Hello? Everybody out there? What the fuck is that? Arena? Why didn't I get priority? I guess I had sorceries, so... Yeah, okay, sure. Unlucky. What are we doing? Rhythm is Ouroboroid. I had to have that, and then I had to brick on untapped land. I'm just dead now with their hands off counters. Stock up, sure. Well, I think we would have won this game if I was playing on full control and I got the mana, but instead that did not happen. Fuck. Did you? What's that? Alright, well, we got lethal in play, lethal in hand. I don't know what they're playing. I assumed it was just like blue-black control with dragons, and then they played a Stormchaser's talent. Maybe it's still that, but... Like, I mean, it's a good card. You could go wrong, or you could go wrong. So it's just like bounce with dragons? I don't know. I feel like we might get it done anyway. Blue-black cards I own? Yeah, sure. There's something like Changeling they could be playing just to play Caustic Exile? I don't think so. I think I can have counter and removal. The -3 power? I have to have Dragon and the 3rd Exile. Alright, well, Arena got us good, but we won anyway. That was a weird deck. Alright, GG's.